Hello, hello. That is fantastic, Bad Mother Stitcher. That is the best way to start a Monday. Big Dick Boy pattern. Oh yeah, Captain Penis. He is of Heaven and Earth Designs. They both do cross-stitch and diamond painting. So if you want a time sink that will eat your soul, buy one. And Michelle is awesome. The owner of that company is awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh, good morning. Happy Monday. Whew! It is the most wonderful time of the year, or something like that. It is pushing 50 degrees here in Maine, and it is pouring, and it is warm, which is a complete 180 from last week, where it was fuck me cold. And yay, Bad Mother Stitcher, it's been like forever. I'm so glad you've come back. Ugh, I actually, in all honesty, I have not touched Buffalo Woman in almost 2 months. And I've realized when I start getting stressed out, I hobby hop. Hello, Polar Bear Dad. Did the present arrive yet? Did the gift arrive? I'm about to hunt down some Canadian postal workers. Oh my god. But, so I didn't realize how much, stress the construction that's going on around my house was affecting me. Because my house is generally very quiet. I have soundproofed the ever-loving fuck out of my house because I live downtown, and I understand that downtown is loud. Now, soundproofing will only do so much when it is 10 feet away. Like, literally, I can look out my window and see the guys working on one of the renovation projects. But, so, it has been wearing me down. So, I have the renovation projects that I've been putting up with. And then I go to work, and that's always a drain. So, that's why I've been hit and miss with the streaming. And the cross-stitching, in all fairness, is I've been doing other things. I've been organizing my, weird as it sounds, and I think I need to do a stream on this, because I used to stream when I was doing bobbins, but I've been organizing my diamond dots, because I am planning a really, really big project, and the fewer dots I have to buy, the better. But I'm also trying to get little projects done, because I have a lot of little projects that are very close to being done, but they're not. Okay, I was checking that link to make sure it was the right spelling, because English is hard. Words are hard. This weekend was my work weekend, so I didn't have a whole lot of free time, but I found the floor in my craft room. I have kind of organized back here so it's not covered in junk. I've gotten rid of the piles over here. Like, there are some piles, like there's some fabric that I need to, that's going to go get colorized and whatnot, but I got that all organized. I'm working on a gift, because I do get gift commissions, but this is the fabric for the gift. It hasn't been ironed or anything like that yet. But it's one of my Rainbow Bridge gifts. It's a paw with the wings and the halo and the date, and yeah, I'm working on. They don't take very long, so I'm having trouble like justifying pricing it out. I'm probably gonna tackle it on Wednesday, because Wednesday's my day off, and just get it out of the queue, as it were. School is going well too. My cert class. I have a little bit to do after stream today, because sometimes when I'm doing my classwork, everybody wants my attention. Everybody in my house wants my attention, so I don't get the classwork I need to get done. But I have a couple things left. Oh my goodness. But today the color we're working on is one of the last monster colors. It is 3756. It is a very, very kiss of blue gray. That is our color for today. I'm so upset with the Canadian Postal Service right now. Ugh. Rainbow Infinity it is gorgeous in person. Like I know you guys only get to see a portion of it, and it's cruising along very well. But it is beautiful in person, and as dusty as it is, I can only imagine once I get it washed. And it is so close to that time of year, but it's been almost 30 days. I mailed it out on November 16th. I think they wanted the Needhams and the Moxie. I think that's what it was. Is they heard Tyler talking about how awesome Moxie was, and they saw it and they're like, this girl's been sending out a lot of Moxie. For those of you playing the home game, Moxie is a soda very native to Maine and New Hampshire, sometimes Vermont. But I know. I could have walked here and gotten it fat. Yeah. I could have stood at the border and hucked it at you faster. I could have taken time off of work, driven to the border, though I have all the paperwork that I can actually get into Canada. But I could have dropped my car off at the border, walked to where you were, and it still would have gotten there faster. But I've been very lurky lately. So if anyone watching has been like, where has Rob been? I have been around. I've just been incredibly lurky because I'm out of spoons. Between full-time job, trying to get the infrastructure of my business all set up, which, you know, it's really, really cool that it's coming together. And I'm super proud of it. Like, but it just has taken away from my front-facing abilities. Like, by the time I get to a point where I'm like, oh yeah, I have some free time, it's like, no, nobody wants to see this, and what exits my mouth is probably not going to be appropriate. Though, I think that's half the reason a good portion of you tune in, is to what's going to come out of Ra's mouth now. Because it's always something. I have been working on... I like playing with string. I've always enjoyed watching crocheting and knitting. It's always fascinated me. I've always loved cross-stitching. I do beaded jewelry. Like, I do the little delica bead, seed bead jewelry. Like, I'm actually pretty good at that. But I'm kind of honing my skills to see, because my Ada cloth is, you order it, and I the ever-loving creature that I am, I've programmed Facebook so that I only have to post in one place. Like I've programmed a good portion of my stuff that I only have to post in one place, and it goes to all my media outlets, and that's so awesome. Yes. So that's some of the work that I've been doing to make my life a little easier. But yes, I try not to flood too much of my Discord and whatnot. Is anything that I'm trying to sell will be on my website, rawcreaturecreations.com, or on my Facebook page, Raw Creature Creations, because I don't want to become that person. Yes, I make these things, and I am in fact trying to sell these things. But I'm not going to ram it down your throat because it makes me super uncomfortable to even do what I'm doing now. And I want people to know that. I was having a conversation with someone about how it's okay to admit that you're scared or nervous. Even if people are like, no, you shouldn't be admitting that. There's nothing wrong with being scared or being nervous. It is what you do with that feeling is really what matters. Because let me tell you something, working a full-time job, trying to run a small business, and going to school is nerve-wracking, and it is stressful. It's not difficult. My brain, it's not difficult. It's difficult. It's more difficult managing the social aspects rather than managing all the physical and mechanical aspects. Like, if I didn't have to be social, because I do have to be social outside of this area. I would be more than content doing what I've been doing. But throwing in that social aspect makes it awkward. Because it takes a lot of energy. But it's scary. And I was anxious to dive into it. And I have no regrets that I did, but at the same time, it's still terrifying, because Mondays are the due date days, and I have two very minute things I have to do. It's literally take a screenshot, send it in. But yesterday I didn't get to my meds early enough, and it didn't happen. So it's not like I'm holding everything back to the last minute, but at the same time, both the ADHD goes, what are we gonna do today? And it's like, we're gonna fuck off. But that's really a rough description of what's been going on in my life. Is I have these huge lists of things I want to do, and then I get time to do them, and nope. And I'm sure many of you can relate to that. Oh, but that's. Oh, I guess I am down there. Wow. Okay. I have I've gotten all of the early presents out. I still have J's that I'm working on. I still have I have one commission that I haven't started yet that I just need to go get the thingamadoos. I'm working on this. I'm hoping to hit 68 or 69% today. That would be awesome. Speaking of which, tomorrow, not starting till 11. It's only going to be an hour stream because I have to touch base with my psych nurse so I can continue getting the medications that bring you to me, or me to you. It needs to happen, they're kind of important. But I was silly and I scheduled my appointment for 10 in the morning. So. And I could be on earlier because she generally doesn't take too long. It's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, good. And then she's like, you feeling anything? And yeah, they're very brief appointments. Hmm. These contractors are gonna be the end of me. Like, seriously. They're right outside my window. I would think Mama's chomping at the bit. All you got to do is tell her that post office has her presents, and I think the feral trash panda would go to work. Oh, speaking of trash pandas, Pando is back. Pando is back. I have to go find Cooney again. Sounds so awful. I think I might have to run a raffle on changing his name. E. And oh, well, you could. I would hunt down your mail carrier, because they would be able to like look. No, is that how it works? Because I have two mail carriers. I have one that I know that actually used to work where I used to work. So we when it's warm out, we sit and we bitch and we're like, we don't know how they're still in business, kind of deal. And then there's the young guy who fills my Wrong Way Theater. I need to make a 2023 movie of Wrong Way Theater because it has been that bad this year. I think it would be hilarious. And especially this past month. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. I like my little light thing. I actually see it better through the camera because it takes away the shiny on the light. That's the way I can describe it. And let's be fair. Let's be fair. All you have to do is tell Mama that her present, one of those postal workers has her present, and she's just going to angry trash panda all over them. Because I've watched her play COD. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I've watched Mama play Modern Warfare. So not for one hot second do I think she feels regret when it comes to getting what she wants from random people. Oh. It's kind of like Pixie. Well, I was trying to describe Pixie and Cesar to one of my coworkers. And so both of my shepherds are fully security trained. They have their words. If words are used, they know what to do with said words. That being said, they are both fantastic, wonderful, gentle dogs. Now, back when Nani Britta was around, there was some tiffs and whatnot, but everything's calmed down, and Nani Britta still leaves her messages where she needs to. But so Cesar, if you give him a list of options. So if you give Cesar a list of options and violence happens to be on that list, he will probably pick one of those other options other than violence. Pixie chooses violence. So you could give her a list of like 20 different things. If violence is on that list, Pixie chooses violence. And I can hear her out in the hallway going, "You're saying my name. Why are you saying my name?" She is the nuke option. She is the answer to fuck around and find out. That is why Mama is amazing. Is fuck around and find out? The answer is Mama. That's what it is. Ha! I think today's my anniversary on Squirrel Station. Let me look. I think today is my 2-year anniversary on Squirrel Station. Let's see. Oh, hey, look. Oh, what's this? La 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 la. Okay. No, it's not a me mention, it's an everybody mention. How long have I been? Oh, look there. Yep. December 11th, 2021. That's my 2-year anniversary on the Squirrel Station. I love Mama. She brings me joy. So, I have not heard from Shoost in a very long time. Is Shoost okay? Should I poke him? It seems like ever since I got Stimeo done, they don't want to talk to me anymore. I know they've just been busy, but... And it's that wonderful time. For me, like... November and December, I know I'm busy and I feel bad. I feel awful, and I forget that other people probably are busy and feel awful too. Oh, I'm not gonna answer it right now. Hello, Mama. Hello. I'm gonna. It is. And Chris too. Chris was the one who validated me for that I was over 18. Which I still giggle about. And what would make this friendiversary the best? If the Canadian Postal Service will give up the package that I sent you. This is the closest to block color that this pattern gets. uh, I'm hoping to get down to here today. I'm right here, and I'm hoping to get down to this point. And I can't, because of the nature of the color, is I can't hit the button to give me a higher stitch count, because then I lose where I'm at. Actually, yes I can. Let me do something. Let's see. Okay. I got it. Actually kind of getting to the point where typos for the win. Oh. Let's hit the check mark. Yes. Oh. I've already done 115 stitches. Yay! His hoodie is in! I'm waiting for. I ordered 2 hoodies, and I'm waiting for them to get here. There's that. So let me think. Wednesday I'll be streaming. Yeah, I will be. This Wednesday I might make a little bit longer because I've been kind of slacking off on streaming, and I have Wednesday off, so I might do a little bit of extra long streaming because it's gonna be Buffalo Woman, so extra time on her is never frowned upon. Thursday is also Buffalo Woman, but that'll be like a smidge after 10, just a smidge, because, well, I don't need to rule 0. Not right now. That could change in the next... Right now, because it's raining, there's no sound. My neighborhood is relatively peaceful. Okay, I can't say that there's no sound because the... Okay, so, long story short, Mama, the package is in your neighborhood. They just can't they can't read a label, so, or for whatever reason, the unit number wasn't put on or isn't showing through because I had to write on the box. So they can easily find the address that I wrote on the box because I had to fight to get labels printed and whatnot, but they have it and they're not giving it to you. I got mediocre amounts of time for me, and for the most part, if I don't want to talk while streaming, I'll just put up my "I no talkie" text, and you can watch me stab things. But we all know that I talk. Let's not lie to ourselves, my friends. I talk. Skip 1, 2. And then so today I have a package coming that was shipped from the city over, like the next city over. So I'm really kind of curious as to what it is. I don't think anyone of my friends would have just sent me something. So I am very, very curious as to what I might be getting in the mail today. It might be husband creatures. Who knows? But someone shipped me something, and I'm dying to know. No, I checked yesterday, and I'll check right now. Let's see. Because I honestly I'm all over this. Okay, so, polar bears. It says incorrect address. It is being held in Canada. It's not telling me. It's telling me at the delivery office. Is what it is. So they obviously can't read. They can't read the unit. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna cry. Because it went out for delivery on the 8th. So that's yeah. see if I can. Let me get this. Oh, okay. But yeah, that's how life is going. And if it gets sent back, I'll send it back. We'll wait another fucking month. I think for me, like, for example, it would be at the office that you would go to if they gave you, and I don't, this is American mail, but if they give you that little slip of paper saying, hey, we got something for you, pick it up at this office, like, that's the office that I would go to. But I know you guys, the coche is the problem, and it's not the weather to be walking around in. I think you guys actually have the cold that we're gonna be getting in a couple of days. I don't want to talk about it. Oh. Well, they're verifying the address, so if they have your name on file, they should be able to be like, oh, this stupid American forgot to put the unit on there, which it's on there. But if it comes back, I'll send it back. Mama is now a feral trash panda. I'm sorry, she. Oh. I love me some mama. 'Cause she's amazing and gets what she wants. Especially when I send stuff to people that I want them to have. So I need to shoot some videos about getting my TikTok shop up and running. And I think I need to make a that I shouldn't be laughing about that, but it's true. It's so true. I need to get like a TikTok shop campaign up and going, and I think I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 like different short commercials. One focusing on my cross stitch, maybe 2. One focusing on my cross stitch, and then the other one focusing on the diamond paintings that I do. That kind of thing. And part of me really wants to promote the odd fabric that I do, like, but I think I should start out right now with like the Ada cloth and the pre-order stuff. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, well, at least the robot has no feelings. At least right now it has no feeling. Okay, let's see. Oh. That is super hilarious. That that is number 2 in how my Monday has been made, because the first one was Captain Penis being asked about, because he's right over here. He's sitting right there, and someday. Someday soon. Oh, okay. Well, that's why you're super polite to the robot and then get a person. See, the robots down here in America don't understand you, so they're incredibly racist. Like, if you have any sort of accent, it's not going to understand you. And yeah, it's like designed to piss you off before you actually get a person. Like, I think it would be funny to have a robot answer the phone and go, "Hello, how are you feeling today?" And based on the response, like, "Hey, just looking to talk to a person, I have this problem," should get you an actual person a lot faster. Now, if you start cussing at the robot, that's when you can take it and use the robot to fiddly fuck around the entire system. But if someone goes, "Hey, just looking to talk to a person, I have a fast question, XYZ," that robot should go, "Oh, hey, this person's chill." Because I start off like that, but by the time I am screaming, "I need a human being," because none of the options are what I need, the first words out of my mouth generally are, "Man, your automated system sucks." And I'm always nice to the person on the other end of the phone. It takes a lot for me to be mean to someone on the other side of the phone. That's not saying I've never done it before, because when I almost lost my house, they kept losing my paperwork until I started sending it certified, and then they just kept dicking me around. So I almost lost my house, and thanks to predatory lending, but I survived predatory lending. And so I try to be nice. Like, I think while I was trying to keep my house, I was like, "Look, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be that person. But I need someone whose first language is English." Because everybody was overseas. And I have no problems with people overseas, but I don't want someone in a different culture, class structure, caste system trying to understand what I'm going through in my culture, my caste system over here in America. Like, there is differences. It's kind of like, even up in Canada, like, you guys have a different culture, you guys have a different caste system. It's similar, but it's different. So I had to specifically ask for someone in the United States, and I didn't want to have to do that. And I had to. I mean, I was on the verge of losing my house. That's how bad shit was. And I had to do what I needed to do to get the answers and information that I needed, because I had already gone through 3 rounds of, "Hey, we lost your paperwork," with someone over with someone overseas. Now, I kind of understand. Like, I wouldn't want to be trying to help someone with such a delicate subject overseas either. It goes both ways. I don't want to be like, "Oh, hey, have you done this? Have you tried meditating?" I don't want to be that person. So, like, I try very hard to be understanding and considerate and whatnot. So I hate those robot automated systems. Like, if I'm calling you, first of all, if I'm actually like willing to call you and talk on the phone and have that interaction, then and so now we wait. Is your postal system well, I'm guessing the answer is yes, but our postal system is screwed up. Because rich people tried to make a non-profit profitable. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the best way to describe what has happened to the United States postal system. Is someone came in, Trump came in and tried to make the postal system profitable, even though it was a non-profit. Well, I'm hoping that today or tomorrow you guys get you guys get your gift. Everything in there should be fine. Moxie doesn't go. Moxie you could survive a nuclear war with. There's present for Dan in there. There's Mama's cross stitch. And the Needhams are sealed, and Needhams are kind of like mounds. Bars is they'll be fine. There's something for you in there. Yes, there is. I need to... So, in all of my cleaning, like one of the things I needed to do was to get my Ada cloth so I could access it. Now, right now, there's stuff piled on the floor. Like, I don't want to move stuff around, but there's stuff piled on the floor that I'd have to like rearrange. No, it's not fancy felt. So, okay. So, here's the epic story of how the fucking box got left my house. So, I was having the same problem I was having with Pocket, where the USPS was not letting me pay. Like, everything else was fine. It wasn't letting me pay for the label. So, I took the box and I wrote the address on the box. And then, lo and behold, one day, it let me pay. So, I printed it out and there's just tape around a piece of paper. So if they lift the piece of paper up, it has your full address on. But I'm trying to think if it printed the unit number, because I put the unit number on there. But I don't know as if the machine, when I printed it out, it had it on there. But the box itself in big fat fucking Sharpie has the unit number on it. So unless Customs ripped the face off, which I will be so pissed, it is taped on there and they could see through the tape. And no, I'm sorry, it's not fancy felt. Yeah, because the day it printed, I was getting ready to go out to the post office, and every time I go to the post office, I have to write the address on the box. because even if I have a slip of paper, they're like, no, you need to write the address on the box. Even though they take the sticky piece of paper and put it over what you just wrote, which pisses me the fuck off. It's like, I don't like to write. I have shitty handwriting and I'm left-handed. And you just made me write all of this out so you could put a sticker over it? Fuck off. So it printed out and I just put like on the edges of that's all how all my labels are. It's around the edges. Like you can easily like take it and lift it up. But But again, if it comes back, I will send it back. It shouldn't, but because honestly, they should have brought it to your complex and been like, oh hey, let's look on the board to see if this name match, like, here in big housing complexes, in the mailroom, the back of the setup has everybody's name attached to the unit number. So your mail person should have been able to go into your mailroom, if the unit number was there or not, seen the name, matched it with the package, and been able to give it that way. That frustrates me, because that's at least how it's done here. Because accidents happen. Unit numbers don't always go on, but if you have a mail person and the mailroom is set up properly, it should, but that's, yeah. Oh my. Oh no, so I'm missing a big chunk of information, Jules. Why were you at the coroner's office? I probably missed something. I apologize if I missed something big. It would explain so much. Ah. Okay. Had me worried there a little bit, Jules, because, yeah. Ah. That makes sense. I get that. Oh my goodness. Jules, I have you in my head going, oh, he just kind of dropped dead. So is my light in the background doing a good job of distracting everybody? It's a pretty fun light. Like I can do other things to it. Let's see what else I can do. I have that button. Let's see if I can. There we go. Okay. There we go. It's even Christmas colors! Well, I'm glad that it was easy enough. Have fun doing laundry. I hear Mama getting up on the roof with a sniper rifle for the mail carrier. Thank you for spending time with me. Oh my goodness. It's almost, yeah, it's been almost a year. Yeesh. Or over a year. Sorry. Has it? Yeah, it has been. Yeah. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, geez. Where are my scissors? I clean everything up and then I lose my scissors. Are you still trying to, like, because honestly, I've never gone through the loss of a parent that I've actually had to take care of, like the paperwork and whatnot. Have you guys gotten everything settled? Are the tiffs still going on? Like, I remember there was a lot of unintended drama attached. Has that weaseled its way out of life, or are you guys aiming to go nuclear? Because I'm almost to where I wanted to be for my goal today. Means I get to go further than my goal today, which is always nice. With less noise going on outside, I'm less jazzed up. The past couple weeks, I've just been so amped because of the construction, all of the noises, the frustrations, everything like that, and because it is pouring. It is not raining cats and dogs. It is raining Great Danes and Savannahs. So that means no work gets done, and I am happy because it is quiet. only needed. I kept going. I was like, yeah, let's just keep stitching. Yeah. So my beauteous Jules, since you're the only one watching me right now, maybe, maybe I'm all alone with my butt because that's happened a lot. That's 2, Oh. Oh, well, it's okay, Bad Mother Stitcher. This is the only time that I have with my current schedule. But no real Stitchy plans. Get as much done as I can. I've been trying real hard to stay focused, and I've gone off on a knitting tangent at work, so it it makes it hard to focus. But I have Rainbow Infinity that I'm working on, and I have White Buffalo Woman that I'm still working on, and my goal is to get both of them done by I would love to have, say, March, but I'm aiming for May for White Buffalo Woman to be done so she can go to the framer, get cleaned, and be ready for all the fairs. And I'm hoping for, I want to say March or April for Infinity Loop, and they will be replaced by 2 huge projects. Infinity Loop's time spot will be taken over by Captain Penis, otherwise known as Call Dance Dionysus. And Buffalo Woman will be taken over by Divine Instinct. No, I wish. I'd love to say, like, I've been totally focused on her and that's all I want to do, but the more I focus on her, the more overwhelmed I get, so she's kind of sitting downstairs right now. Yeah, big dick boy, yeah. I'm looking forward to working on him on a regular basis. The more I look at everything that I have to do, the more overwhelmed I get, so I'm trying to pace myself. I used to be a monogamous stitcher. I used to, like, if I had a project going, I wouldn't open the doors for any other project till that one project was done. Now I have a drawer. I have a drawer of unfinished projects that get pulled out, be like, okay, it is time to finish you. It's gone down. Like, it used to be like 5 or 6 projects. Now it's only 1 or 2, and it's because they well, I appreciate that. Oh, he's right over there. Like, he's within arm's reach. But I had to pull back, and I had to conserve energy, because Heaven and Earth, I love them. I love them so much. They're so beautiful. Collecting their patterns and actually getting their patterns done, two different hobbies, my friends. Anyone who knows anything about cross stitches, you will agree that getting the kits and the patterns is a completely separate and individual hobby as opposed to getting them done. Maybe when I become rich and famous like everybody else on this earth, I will be able to get more done. But until then, I'm going to enjoy collecting the patterns and getting what I can done when I can. I love giving things away, so the next 2 up are both gifts, like both Call Dance and Divine Instinct are gifts. One's a gift to a good friend, and the other is a gift to my husband, so they will both get some good focus and good energy. But Buffalo Woman is for me, and that's what makes it hard, is Infinity Loop is a gift. It makes it super easy to put on the rails and work on it. Buffalo Woman is truly a gift for me for a good amount of time. Do I have other plans for her? Absolutely. But it is a me project, and that makes it so much harder. Yes. That's kind of what I did. I decided that in June, July, like, I'm just going to focus on these couple of projects. Like, I got my squirrels all done. Hobby and Stimmy got sent out to their new owner, who loves them. I've gotten like the little project. I've gotten several presents done, but I had to turn off presents because I'm trying to focus. But I've gotten a lot done. I'm very proud of the projects that I've completed. But I still have so much. I have so much to do. Okay. And it doesn't help that I get more. I have been getting more fussy about what I go in and I purchase. But I mean, in thrift stores, sometimes I buy lots. I see string or whatnot, and I buy the entire lot, and sometimes it has projects with it. So I've gotten some things that way. I have, and because I finally organized everything very nicely, that you don't actually see any of my junk. I even cleaned up the piles that were visible right here. I did a lot. I did a lot of cleaning. I did a lot. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of the cleaning that I got done. I've been getting a lot of repair work done and fixing, and I've been getting lots done. It's just there's always more. I'm still I'm a med tech at a assisted living facility. I work 3 to 11. And I find that 10 to noon is the easiest, because after I get done stream, I cook dinner, I do chores, fun stuff like that. I used to do 8 to 10 at night, which when I was working the 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, I used to do 2 nights during the week and a big chunk on Sunday. But I work every other weekend now, so it's every other, I do every other Wednesday, and that's sometimes rough to do. And now I'm going to school to get a certification so I can stop having to work all the time. So it's been a wild and crazy ride. I wish I could say, I would love to have 2 days in a row off, and I don't. And I don't even care what day, at this point, I don't even care what day of the week it is. I would just like to have 2 days in a row off. Um, but healthcare is crazy, and unless you're in the office in healthcare, you don't get to have the cushy office schedule. And I fully understand that, and that's why I'm going back to school so I can obtain a job where I get. Oh yeah, I would love to be able to be paid to cross stitch. Funny enough, I do occasionally get commission jobs, but they are nowhere near big enough to pay the bills. But I'm working on getting certified so I can potentially have more time to focus on my stuff. I would love to be a ghost stitcher. You pay me, that wouldn't even have to pay me too much. Like, I would gladly take what I'm earning now to wander around and give Nana her meds and cross stitch. Or at least to be in a position where I could freelance. Like, right now I have to work 40 hours a week. I have to in order to exist. Like, it's not even like I'm living a lavish life of luxury and getting fed bonbons when I turn off my stream. I work my full-time job so I can pay the bare minimum to exist. And I mean, if you look into it, like the small business that I run, or that I'm trying to start running, I work there when I'm not working my full-time job, so I'm putting in a lot of hours to exist. I would love to be a creator all the time. Maybe not necessarily just cross stitch because ADHD, but I would love to be able to express myself and be compensated for art. Because people like art. They just don't like paying the people who do the art to do the art. They just like to take the art. And I gotta say, I'm frustrated that the AI gets to have fun and do the drawings and the writing and all the fun activities, and we still have to go do other things. Like, isn't the point of having automation for them to do the grunt work? Like really. Don't get me wrong, ChatGPT is a pretty awesome tool to utilize for smoothing out my rough edges, I should say. But at the same time, why does it get to do all the cool things? Okay, and skip one and skip one. Yeah. It's incredibly No, and that's the thing is a lot of what you see, like it might look like all kinds of neat things. A lot of it is from thrift stores. Um, I have a very nice sewing machine. It was it needed some basic maintenance. It was from a thrift store. I got it for I think $10, and it's like a $300 machine. So when people see nice things in my house, they're like, "Oh, she must have money." No, 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 my friends, no. I go to a lot of thrift stores. A lot of thrift stores. um, I gotta say, I lucked out. I am in that privileged. I own a house, but but A, survived predatory lending. B, kind of crappy neighborhood. Um, even even over the over the past 20 years. Oh yeah, it's been 17 years. I've owned my house for 17 years because I was crazy in my 20s and I bought a house. I bought a cheap house that needed a lot of repairs. So I learned a lot on how to make repairs, and it's still kind of a cheap house. I mean, I spend the money where I needed to spend the money, but crappy neighborhood. So I'm fortunate in that area where I actually own, and I've had a stable payment on my mortgage for a long time. Now, emotional stress, XYZ, yeah. I live in Maine. I know what a gunshot sounds like. I can probably tell you if it is a rifle or a handgun. I'm not necessarily super proud of that, but gunshots, even downtown, are quite common. It's not supposed to happen downtown, but it still does. Boys playing with their toys. Oh. But and I mean, I know I shouldn't, but I'm embarrassed to be like, "Oh yeah, hey, I own a house." Where I see my coworkers are scraping to get by. Now, again, owning a house doesn't mean it's a good house. I had to replace its roof. I've had to replace several very large systems that cost some money. I don't have a landlord that gets to fix that. I have to pay to heat the fucking thing. So there are checks and balances, but rent is obscene right now. I'm not even going to argue it. Rent is obscene. Their prices didn't increase. I can tell you for a fact, if your landlord has been running things, probably the only thing that has gone up in their life, is the cost of heating. And it's nowhere near how much they've hiked their rents. So, tossing it out there. Greed is what's causing rent hikes, not anything else. Their mortgages are stable. If they manage their properties properly, they have enough of a nest egg to handle the repairs that are needed in their buildings. But that's just me making common sense. That's just me like speaking as a homeowner. If my home started to break, that's the kind of thing that I have stashed away. Like, if you rent properties out, you need to have money stashed away because things break. Yeah, I believe in a universal income. It doesn't have to be extravagant. Everybody should have a universal income. Should get XYZ amount. And if you want to make more, there's always job opportunities. Let's be real. There will always be work opportunities and always people wanting to work. There are different reasons for wanting to work. I have a coworker who doesn't want to be at home, so she'd rather pick up shifts to work at work. which I completely understand. I've done that a couple of times in my life. Or people who want to help, and there will always be opportunity, and there will always be people willing to do work. Universal income will only make it so employers have to treat their people better, because they know that if they are not treated well, these people don't need them to survive. Like me currently with any job that I have. Like, I'm diabetic. I'm a type 1 diabetic. I am fucked if I can't afford to pay for my meds. Like, fucked. I'm not even being silly about it, because the government is so messed up that I am fucked. No lube. I tried once to get disability insurance to just pay for my insulin. I was even willing to go back to shots, because right now I have a pump. And unless I argue, insurance doesn't want to pay for the pump because they cost too much money. Even though they offer a level of convenience that only people with fully functioning pancreases know. But they wouldn't. I'm not disabled enough because I held down a job, even though, like, I was unemployed. I needed insulin. I needed the insulin. So yeah, I have a whole thing about how much that sucks. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get way more than my goal. No, I appropriately set my goals today. Because I get quiet, and then I stitch, and then I get to talking, and then I stop stitching. Just how it goes. But I love talking, so no regrets. No regrets! No, that's part of the fun. That is part of the kvetching. You need to be able to kvetch. It's we might not have answers for you, but get it off your chest and feel better. It's part of the healing process. And I know I can't hear everybody else, but it is a form of processing, and I respect it, because I am that kind of processor. I don't need people to solve my problems, I just need people to put up while I bitch. I'll solve my own damn problems eventually, I just need to bitch about them first. I'll get through this, I just need to complain first. Okay, there we go. Let's move the screen. Okay. How am I gonna handle this? Oh, nice. You can do it. In the time that I've been on air, I've gotten 271 done. You got this. Yeah. My brain wandered off. Sorry. Please hold. The next available operator will be right with you. There is nothing better than a finish. Like, part of the reason I have these extra large projects that I'm working on, and I have like little in a few hours, and I have ones that I can get done in a few weeks. Like, I have different sized projects Hey, look, I'm back. I don't know what just happened, but I got disconnected. Nice. Oh, I have a stained glass. I have 2 stained glass ones. I love the stained glass style. I love it. I have one for Good Omens that was made by a fantastic creator, and they gave the pattern away for free, and I was like all over that. And that will be a for me and or a gift if I do it. And I have one from Heaven and Earth Designs that I want to transfer over to a diamond painting, which is the big project that I'm kind of collecting the dots for as I go. But that is also a stained glass pattern, and I just find the style gorgeous. Oh, come on. Let's see. Apparently my phone has just been going bananas. And I've been ignoring it. But yeah, I've been really good about dodging Heaven and Earth Design sales because I will buy more. I've just kind of been keeping track of the retirements, because as long as they're still active, I'll just buy the patterns eventually. But if they retire, they're impossible to get after they retire. So I definitely take advantage of purchasing stuff. Where that is. Okay. And one less. I mean, wow. I'm kind of surprised OBS hasn't disconnected me like that in a while. I guess it was my time to be DC'd. I don't know why I'm playing Thread Chicken. I guess I just am. I don't need to. I have plenty of string. But so far, we connected this today. We got that all done. Let's see, this month I've gotten a lot of little things done, and it has honestly nothing to do with cross stitch. Like I have so many crafts that run around that sometimes my work in progresses that I get done aren't cross stitch, but they get out of my work in progress pile. So a win all the way around. once I get the two that I'm working on done, I might arrange my schedule. Well, good to have you back, Mother Stitcher. Mother Stitcher. I hope to see you soon. Have a good day. No, that's not what I needed. I needed to swap one less. Sometimes when your stitches are neat, it's easy to reverse them. Like my stitches are not always neat. So today I lucked out. I might actually get down to here today. That'd be cool. I'm not gonna like bank on it or anything like that, but it would still be cool. We're closing in on the last 10 minutes of this very gray Sunday morning. Or not Sunday morning, Monday morning. I have schoolwork to do after school, or after stream. I have dinner to cook and things to clean. So I have plenty of things to do. I will be on tomorrow. I want to say 10:30. Generally my appointments are only 15 minutes, and it is telehealth, so it's super easy. What do we got going on? But I'm gonna get 2 more lines done, and then I'm gonna give the stats for what we accomplished today. I am certainly hoping we are close to 70%. 316 stitches today. Let's see. I think, no, I didn't close anything because I still have music playing. Let's see, there's my cursor. There we go, there's that. Okay, so 316, let's see. Whew, we are so close to 70%. We are at 69.19%. Tomorrow, we will hit 70%. So, super pumped about that. 300, yeah, that makes about sense because 250 is about 1%. So, yeesh. We're trucking along, my friends. So, I want to make sure everybody has a safe and warm Monday, and that everybody drinks their water, takes their meds, is kind to themselves, and if you have time and the spoons, be kind to someone else, but don't purposely be mean. There's no need for that. I will see everybody tomorrow around 10:30, 11 o'clock. And that's the best I can promise right now. And I will see everybody later. I am always lurking, so if you need me, just DM me. Thank you again for gift of your time. That's something you can't give back, so you gave it to me. I love it. It's mine now. See you guys tomorrow.